So all three of you went to Boston the other day? Wilbur, Jay, and you?
Are you starting out hot, like right now?
I don't care. Well, whatever.
Well, welcome back to the podcast. Hi, Noel.
Hey, how's it going, Dan?
Welcome back to...
Between the Lines.
No.
Between the States.
Between the States. We're getting good at it. And then you just
I had
forgot.
a couple of good ones, and then...
To answer your question, yes. All three of us went out to Boston. We got Jay some parts to build a computer. And he's got a new computer now.
All three of you take one car, or just
We
separate
did.
cars?
Yeah. No, we showed up and we're like, Jay, you're driving? Actually, he volunteered. So
That's good.
he was like, I figure you guys are putting it together. I'll drive. So
Nice.
it's good.
That's good. Yeah, I hate taking separate cars, especially if no one's driving with you.
Right.
That sucks.
Yeah, Wilbur called after we left, and he's like, "Hey, you guys going to Micro Center? I'll come with you." I was like, "Sure." He's like, "At the invitation."
2-hour drive.
Yeah, it was like an hour and a half one way.
There's no way it was an hour and a half. It had to be 2 hours.
No, we hit like no traffic at all.
Really? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
surprised.
I was surprised too. And then I stayed at Jay's until like 1 a.m.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, put it together. Only had minor hiccups. Seems to be functioning well now. He's been online every day, so
Good.
There was some panic in me. You're trying to do something nice for somebody, and you're like, "Fuck! If this doesn't work, I'm the asshole."
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. Instantly.
And it was different for me because I've built 1 million computers. I put together 1 million computers and worked on software and shit. And I haven't done it in like 3 years.
You owned your own repair company at one point, didn't you?
For a little while. Yeah.
Hell, I worked there.
Yeah. I would say co-owned,
Co-founder.
primary employee. Yeah. But I built computers and I know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, I also know I'm an idiot.
You know what it is? But that's what makes people like you smart. You know enough to know that you might not know everything.
Sure.
There's people who are like, they could watch a 15-minute YouTube and be like, oh yeah, I'm an expert on this now.
Oh yeah.
And the confidence just oozes out of them.
No, I was trying to, dot my I's and cross my T's
Nice.
the whole time, double checking all these connections and everything. And I only messed up one, the most important connection. So the computer wouldn't even start. So, I mean, that's the best way to mess up in a way that nothing can get hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
But it went together pretty well. He got some good deals. He got a bundle with a main board and a processor and some RAM. He got a Lanley cooler. It's really nice. I was like, I should have picked up one of these for myself.
Was he excited picking the stuff out? Was he like, all right, just pick whatever you feel is best?
I just picked everything. I picked everything and I set it for pickup. So we got there, we got it, and we left.
Oh, nice.
There was not a lot of dilly-dallying. I bought a screwdriver. He's like, what are you buying a screwdriver for? I was like, I just always wanted one of these.
What kind of screwdriver is it? So special about it?
It's not Fluke, but it's another one of those type of companies that is like known for their stuff. The bottom opens up and it's got a bunch of bits in there. I just like those to have around. I've got one like that, but it's only got 4 bits and they're like reversible, right? So it's like a big flathead, a big Phillips, and a small flathead. This one has more. It has like Torx and that kind of stuff in there. So I buy it and he's like, you're buying a screwdriver? I was like, yeah, I'm going to put your computer together in the car on the way home. He was like, I was like, what, you don't want me to? He's like, what could go wrong? I was like, I don't know. You could hit a bump.
Oh, God, stab the motherboard with your new fancy screwdriver?
He was like, yeah, that could go wrong, I guess. I was like, what, you don't want me to?
It's fun.
So we get back to his place, and I think it was around midnight. I was like, man, I should have put this together in the car. But all the little baggies with the screws and the cables and everything all over the table, there's no way I would have been able to do that in the car.
No, you lose one of those screws, it's gone forever in the car seat.
Well, there's a lot of extra screws. I didn't need all of them. You don't need all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if you were fucking with me or not.
No. It comes with enough screws.
In my world, extra screws are a very bad thing when you're done working on a car.
It means you did it better than the manufacturer.
The manufacturer eliminated worthless screws.
Oh, you got it back together without that one. What was it for? But the computer, it comes with a bunch of screws because there's different configurations for stuff. So depending on how your configuration is, it may need more or less screws.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, it went together well. I went back the next day just to make sure everything was set up and install the drivers and get them all up.
Back the next day?
I did, yeah.
From your house?
Yeah.
It's an hour drive.
Well, I had a doctor's appointment in Hartford, so
okay.
It wasn't like the whole drive,
Gotcha.
Right? Yeah, but after we set that up, he's been playing, no problem. But every time I see him online, I'm like, should I ask him about it? Make sure it's okay? I mean, I don't want to be like attached to this thing forever, but I still feel some form of like responsibility for it, right? Because I picked everything out. I put it together. I encouraged this. This is my fault.
I used to feel that way after I got done fixing someone's car, and I'd be like, oh, like I keep track of it. And like a week later, I'd call them back and be like, hey, just checking in, making sure everything is good, making sure that check engine light stayed off the whole week. And I just stopped doing that. If there's a problem, they're going to let me know.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, and when I used to do this all the time, I had the same thing, the detachment from it, but I couldn't do it. But yeah, I knew it was, it's my friend.
And it's your friend. Yeah.
He spent his money. When I was doing it for a company, I was like, that's their money. I don't give a shit. But if something goes wrong, it's his money. It's his equipment. I think it went together well.
Excellent.
So how was your week?
This is all right. I made less money than I thought. I gave out this customer for like a little bit over $1,400 estimate. And I came in yesterday on my day off to finish up the car because they were coming today, my other day off, to pick it up. So I'm like, I'll just go in real quick, couple of hours, get it done. While I was working on the car, I realized that I didn't need to change these two front struts because the horrible noise that one of the struts was making was coming from just the mount where it meets the car. So I'm like, well, there's nothing wrong. And I looked, I'm like, all right, the shock's not leaking. It's not rusty. I didn't break it getting it out of the car. The only thing that's wrong is this mount. So realistically, I could just change this mount and save the customer almost $500.
Oh, shit.
Because I was changing the entire strut assemblies. I already had them too. I already had the strut assemblies completely set up, built. They come already built in the box anyway. But but I was going to make money on it, and I'm like, and this is why I'm always going to be poor because I'm not going to. Because
you're doing right by the customer.
Yeah. So I changed the mount, found one that day. I'm like, oh, maybe there isn't one that I can find today, and I'm going to have to just tell them to come back. And no, I found one that day. So I lost out on $500, but I solved the problem.
And you did right by your customer.
Yeah. And I sent them a text. I'm like, hey man, it's going to be like $400 and something cheaper because once I actually took the part out, blah, 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 it wasn't as bad as,
you're going to stay poor forever.
Yeah. And that's why I'm going to be poor, because if it was on some other place, they'd just be like, well, they already approved the money.
Yep.
Let's put these things in there.
Let's put the good
Exactly. Yeah.
That would be the type of thing you would bring up to a manager and be like, hey, I thought it was this much and the customer already approved it, but it's actually this. They're going to be like, do it anyway.
Do it anyway. That's right. Get those sales.
I've been there. The
gross profit up.
Do it anyway. Yeah. At my previous job, I've had managers tell me like, I want you to go here and do this. And I'm like, that's not the problem. They're like, do it anyway. Okay. Peace of mind plus money. But in this case, like there's no peace of mind. It's just either rip off the customer or not. I feel like you always choose not.
Yeah. And that's
why I keep encouraging you to do it. Don't you want to get ahead?
Don't you want to get a bigger shop and employees? No, I'm just going to be broke forever because I do what's right.
Oh man. You're going to have such a light soul when you die.
A light soul. I'm just going to go easily.
When they weigh your soul against a feather.
It's going to skyrocket up into heaven or fall directly to hell. No, it'd have to be
heavy soul.
Heavy stuff,
You're going to have to do a lot of bad. No, there's still time. Maybe. I don't know how long.
Maybe things will change. Maybe in the next 40 years of my life, I'll be like, you know what? I'm going to try the villain part of this video game, right? I'm going to go through, I'm going to do I'm going to do a replay as the bad guy and see what happens.
You're going to pull up in your Corvette. Yeah. You're like, you know what? It's not so bad.
This isn't so bad.
Some guy named Luigi is going to be stalking you.
Oh,
you did wrong.
I'm going to have to buy anti-vigilante insurance or something.
Shit. Is that a thing we could sell?
I don't see why not.
You just made a thing.
I did? Anti-vigilante insurance?
Yeah, it's like $1 million a year.
That's it. Dude. $1 million a year. I feel like the CEO would just be like, well, I could just pay our security team half of that every year.
Yeah, but that's what we're going to do.
That's what we're going to do. Just double the price.
So I heard you had some electrical problems at your house. What's going on there?
Yeah, I was going to talk about that. Don't you hate when coincidences, it feels like coincidences are always bad.
Always?
Yeah. So, maybe that's the only time I noticed them. So yeah, I was working at my house. It was my day off.
The day off where you also worked at your job?
Today. Yeah. I came in so someone could pick up their car. Some light switches and some outlets weren't working on a wall in my house. I narrowed it down to the switch. I waited until I had the house to myself. My kids went to school. Heidi wasn't there. It's my day off. I got the whole house. I could have just shut off the breaker to the kitchen, right? But I'm like, I'll just shut off the power to the whole house. It's an old house. The wiring's weird. I didn't want to take any chances and get electrocuted, especially if I'm home alone. No one's going to find me until later on.
It's definitely safer that way. That's for sure.
So I shut off my main breaker. And then when I was done, and I've worked on 120 volt systems before, I initially wasn't heating the air conditioning. We had to do that all the time, wire in new systems. But I thought I did everything right. And I did, because when I turned on the main breaker,
sparks flew.
No.
There was fires everywhere.
All the light switches worked. The flickering light wasn't there anymore. Everything worked. But then I looked at my my microwave and my stove,
Fire.
and they never came back on.
Oh.
No, then the fire came. No, I'm just kidding. They never came back on. So I'm like, well, that's weird. So I went back. Maybe I forgot something downstairs. I checked I'm like, all the breakers are on. What's going on here? Long story short, the main breaker for my house is a dual pole breaker. So there's 2 main power wires that go into it and then 2 buses that come out of there. So what actually happened was I had both sides of the breaker working when I shut it off. But when I turned it back on, only half of the breaker actually came on. The other half was dead.
Damn.
But I didn't know that at the time. So I'm like, I took apart the switch and the wiring that I just put back together. I took it apart twice for a total of 3 times because I thought maybe because there were like 5 wires I was working with. And I'm like, maybe I left a wire out somehow. And maybe I didn't twist the cap all the way, even though I know I did.
That's smart, right? You got to retrace what you did.
And I'm like, this is the only thing I did was this. And I actually fixed it because everything's working now.
Right.
What's going on?
I don't know.
It was just a coincidence that breaker had one more flip in it before half of it went dead.
Maybe that was a good coincidence. Maybe it was ready to break in a worse way.
Maybe
flipping it saved your life, saved your whole house.
Well, the only way to figure that out is with a time machine.
No, you can put it back in.
I haven't even changed it. It's still there. Half my house has we're talking here, half my house has no electricity because I couldn't figure it out in time and call an electrician. I'm going to have to do that tomorrow. And,
you're bringing an electrician for it? You don't want to deal with those live lines?
I don't want to deal with the live wires. No.
You're supposed to put them together, I think.
I can deal with live wires like in a box and on heating systems and stuff. But the big, thick aluminum cables coming from the house?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't want to deal with that.
I mean, they're a lot more fun.
Yeah, I bet. Just once, though.
I don't know, man. How attached to your bones are you?
But yeah, coincidences, Have you ever had a coincidence like that where you're like...
I'm sure I've had tons. Can't think of any off the top of my head right now, like a bad coincidence. I can't think of anything.
I can think of a lot with my customers' cars, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I had this guy bring me a Jeep, and I was testing something completely unrelated to how it starts. So he dropped it off. I start it, bring it into the shop, and I just leave it there. And then I go back to it because I need to move a car out of the way that the Jeep was blocking. So I didn't do anything to the Jeep. All I did was drive it inside. I go to start it. It doesn't start. I'm like, that's weird. What the hell's going on? So I'm like, maybe there's a dead battery he neglected to tell me about or something. Battery's fine. I tried jumping it.
I have had that happen.
Nothing.
At customers' sites when working on ATMs and stuff. Yeah. They put in a call for one thing and I get there and I open the hood and the whole thing powers off. I'm like, fuck.
So turns out the starter died. It only had 2 or 3 more starts in it. But the coincidence was if he had driven it one more time, the starter would have been dead on him, not on me.
Not on you. And it looks worse when it's
What are the odds?
I don't know, man.
What are the odds of that?
No, like I said, I had the same thing. I went to an ATM and there was it said not reading cards or something, right? So I opened the hood like you would normally. I open it up and the whole thing just powers off. Fuck. I close it, doesn't power back on. I open it up again. I start tracing everything and there's some electrical lines that go from the bottom to the hood.
That move when you open the hood.
Right. They bend and one of them broke just right then and there.
Ridiculous. So now you have to fix that and the original complaint of what your client was talking about.
Yep.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times this shit happens to me. The worst time. And people already don't trust auto technicians anyway. They think they're always lying to you. So
I mean, there is a chance that the starter wasn't working before, right?
I called him. I'm like, hey, have you ever had trouble starting it? He's like, no, never.
Yeah, but he's a customer.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. But try explaining that to him. Like, hey, I know you brought it in for whatever, but also it's going to be a couple $100 to do your starter while it's here because it just decided to die on me while it was here in my possession.
I fixed that thing you had a problem with. What was it? Of a rear light? Also, by the way, it doesn't start anymore.
Yeah, exactly. But luckily, he trusts me. He's been going to me for years. His whole family brings their cars to me. I've had second opinions from other places for him, and he trusts me. The trust is there.
Yeah.
You have to build that trust.
I believe it.
But I had a customer. She was bringing me her car for the first time ever. She didn't even know my name. One of my other customers.
It's Noel.
Okay, thanks, Dan.
No problem, Noel.
One of my other customers referred her to me. She needed brakes done. They were a little noisy. So she sets up an appointment. She's very busy. She sets up an appointment, doesn't make it. Calls back to reschedule. Doesn't make that appointment either. She set up 3 or 4 appointments in a month and a half. Kept no showing to the appointments, right? One day, she's supposed to come in. Doesn't make it to that appointment either. She always calls me back the next day. I kind of got used to it by then.
She just talking to you on the phone.
So the very next day after she missed her appointment, she calls me and I'm like, oh, hey, you want to reschedule your appointment? She's like, no, actually, I think my transmission, there's something wrong with my transmission.
Oh.
The very next day after she was supposed to bring her car to me for brakes, her transmission literally just blew up.
Wow.
It just stopped working. It wouldn't go forward. It wouldn't go in reverse. She towed it here and I confirmed it. Yeah, the transmission's bad. It's a Nissan CVT. No surprise. Yeah. No surprise there.
That rubber band snapped.
Yep. But this was going to be her first time coming to me. Can you imagine if she had made her appointment and I did the brakes and the very next day her transmission blows, which it was going to do anyway? There would be nothing I could say to her to convince her that it wasn't something I did.
No way. I wouldn't believe you.
That was a good coincidence.
Yeah.
That was one of the good ones.
You had one.
Right? That would have been a very bad, that would have been the worst bad coincidence.
So you've made a believer out of yourself now.
I guess.
Yeah, you had a good one.
I guess.
You guess. You just said it was a good one. You just screamed it.
Yeah, whatever.
You loved it.
You can look at it, however you want.
I'm going to look at it.
It was a bad coincidence for her.
That's not even a coincidence.
She couldn't blame me for anything. There are customers out there that love to just...
She has it towed in.
Just want to blame.
Call her up. You're like, hey, your transmission shut. She's like, what?
There are people that do that, dude. They'll erase their check engine lights when they come in for an oil change or something.
Oh, that's smart.
With some stupid little $2 scanner from Amazon.
Oh, but you have like a way of seeing that.
Not always.
Oh, okay.
Not all cars. Like some cars will say, yeah, hey, someone just erased my check engine light when you hook up a scanner. But not all cars do that. Like, yeah, they have grounds for something. Like, and hey, I just got my oil change, and 2 days later, my check engine light comes on, and it's a crazy transmission issue. What? You gotta fix my car for free. People do that. People are always talking about the mechanics scamming them. It's like customers scam us all the time. Why do you think your prices are so high?
It's not here though.
No, not here at
the rock bottom.
Not here at
You're barely making any money. Where are we again? This is Pep Boys, right?
No, it's not.
No, we can't say Pep Boys, can we? We're gonna get sued.
Probably. They're not even in business anymore. I don't think.
Oh, they're not?
I think they closed all the local stores. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. This is Pep Boys.
How do you fail? They're a parts store and a service center in one building. The part is 20 feet away from the car at all times. The part you need, you can get in your hand instantly. How do you fail? How do you fail that? You have the parts and the service,
but they hire
one wall away from each other.
But they hire people that don't know what they're doing.
I worked there.
Oh, right.
I learned what not to do and how not to have what kind of customer service not to have.
Right. Yeah, because they hired shitty people up above the lower people.
I'll tell you one thing, dude. I saw people turn shitty there, and I had to resist turning shitty there because they put all the expectations and the performance, and the linchpin is the technician that's actually working on your car.
Of course. At
that business model. So we're under the gun to fix cars fast, properly, and we have to do a lot of them per day to actually make any money.
Because they were paying by the book hours, right?
Yeah, which every place does. And book hours, which is called flat rate, isn't bad if you have people that know what they're doing, building the estimates.
If everything is ideal.
Exactly. And if you have someone at the front desk talking to the customer saying, your check engine light's on and you have a weird clunking noise and your airbag light's on and something's going on with your alarm system sometimes, it just goes off the middle of the night. Yeah, we'll just check it out for free. Yeah. No diag time for anything, all those things, all those separate, unrelated issues. Yeah, and then, I could spend 4 or 5 hours that day figuring out every single issue. Oh, the electrician was calling me. I called up an electrician for my breaker because I can't change my breaker by myself. It's my main breaker, and that's why my phone was going off. Where was I? Yeah.
The flat rate, yeah. Yeah. So once you start digging in and you have one busted bolt, there goes your time, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's gone. And they're too scared to call the customer back and say, hey, we're going to need more money because this happened. It was an unforeseeable event. But it's not even that. It's just right from the get-go. People come in and they're like, yeah, I got this laundry list of stuff my car's doing because I've been ignoring it for a year. And they'll just panic and be like, oh, yeah, we'll just get your car right in and we'll check those things out for free and build an estimate. I check all those things out for free or maybe for $20 because eventually that's what's on my check from doing all that for 4 or 5 hours is $20. And they don't want to do any of it. But they take that report and they go to their friend or whatever, or their uncle or whatever backyard mechanic, and he fixes maybe 90% of those issues with the information I gave in the report.
Hey, not all friends are bad mechanics. God. I got a pretty good friend that does car stuff.
And that's why I opened up my own place.
Yeah. And now it's not free.
No, it's not free.
No,
No.
it's-
Oh my God, there's so many bills, dude. You have no idea. I had no idea.
I mean, I know there's bills. I got bills.
There's bills I didn't even dream of.
Yeah.
Like there's taxes I never even heard of. Like what?
You got that Snap-on fee.
Oh, the Snap-on fee. Most of that stuff's worth it. Some of it's not.
Yeah. I'm glad you got your own place now and things are improved.
Yeah. There's definitely an element of freedom in it.
For sure.
Even if I still feel like life is just unending work. You
Yeah.
ever feel like that?
Of course.
You work at work all day. Then you get home and you work at home, no matter what it is. Fixing your switches because of some messed up wires.
Or a car that won't start.
A car that won't start. My car starts just fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm not
Well,
dealing with
good
that.
for you. I'm dealing with the car thing. You're dealing with the electric thing. It turns out the car thing's also an electric
It
thing.
is. Those electrical issues, man.
Yeah, Theo's car won't start because the battery is just dead.
Yeah, we're charging it right now. We're going to see if it passes some testing afterwards.
Yeah, let's cross our fingers on that one. But yeah, you're right. Life is this weird loop that's just not
It's nonstop work.
right.
And there's work that you get paid for at work. There's work you don't get paid for at home. In fact, when you can't do it on your own, you have to pay someone else to do your home work.
I've gotten to the point in my life now where I try to figure out how long will it take me to do something at home
Yep.
and whether or not
It's worth your time.
paying somebody
Right.
is better.
Yeah.
Like, so I try to make an assessment based on what I make at work
I gotcha.
versus how long it would take me. So I actually paid someone to clean my leaves this year. I think we talked about
Yeah.
it. That cost me $300. I'm like, how long would that have taken me? Would it have taken me over 6 hours? Possibly, because there's a lot of fucking
You make a
leaves.
little flow chart.
Right. Also, I couldn't do it because of my leg anyway. So paying them was kind of a no-brainer in this situation. But normally I would do it myself. But I think it would have taken me over 6 hours. It would have taken me a few days to do it.
And some sweat and the bags. And
Right.
then you run out of bags. Now you got to take a trip to Home Depot and get more bags. And
So instead, I paid these 3 guys to do it. I guess they each made $100, right? And I just played video games the whole time they were doing it. It was great.
yeah,
I wish I could do that every time.
you paid to get your time back.
Exactly.
Basically. Yeah. Versus not paying anything and losing your time.
I do that at work too. I buy a week of vacation. So I have to pay out of my paycheck every week to have vacation. That's bullshit.
Yeah. It's like a layaway vacation.
Yeah. But you're right. It's like this endless cycle of work, home, work, home. It's like a loop. Have you ever thought about being stuck in an actual time loop? Have we talked about that?
Oh, I think about that all the time.
I would love that.
Really?
Yeah, I would love.
Would you know that you were stuck in the time loop?
I
though?
would think I would. I want to be the guy that knows.
You want to be the guy that knows
I don't
you're in
want
the
to be
time
stuck
loop.
in the time loop where I'm one of the NPCs. No, I don't want that.
So how do you restart the time loop? Do you have to die?
Die or go to sleep?
Die or go to sleep? Okay.
Yeah.
And then you wake up and you're like, hey,
You're
I get to
starting
do
the
it
day
all over again.
Yeah.
How long is the time loop? Is it 24 hours, a week, a month?
Oh, I haven't thought about that. I usually think of it as a 24-hour time.
That
loop.
I feel like that you get sick of that. Like eventually there's only so many different things and combinations you can do within that 24-hour span.
Oh, that's true. You couldn't like
What are you gonna
continue
do?
progress on a video game or something.
That or like, oh, I'm going to drive to Florida or I'm going to take a plane here. And but then your time runs out. The loop starts all over again. You wake up in your bed and like, damn, I didn't make it to the island or something.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I mean, that's true. I usually think about it more like I could read a bunch of books. I could watch a bunch of
oh, I see what you
programs,
mean.
a bunch of recreational stuff.
24 hour at a time.
Right.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So,
You could master a subject.
right, exactly.
You could literally get a PhD in everything.
I mean,
under
you
the
wouldn't
sun.
have the paper.
No, but
One
know.
day you could go up to the local university. You could break the door down. You can kill everyone. You can print out your own PhD. You can bring it home, hang it up on the bloody wall.
But no, then it'll reset the next day.
Yeah. So everything's good. All the NPCs are back.
But you knew you did that.
I did that.
Yeah.
That's my PhD.
That's your PhD that used to be there. But
You could learn to play all the instruments.
Yeah. Oh,
The
your
only-
favorite song riffs?
It would get a little bit depressing when you're like finally like, I've done everything. I'm done with this time loop.
How do I get out?
I've never thought about how long it would take to get to that point, but on an infinite time loop or with an infinite amount of time, it would definitely get there eventually.
But you're limited. Your travel time's limited.
Right.
You can't go anywhere.
Well, 24 hours, right? That's pretty decent.
Even if you take a plane somewhere, it's like, all right, well, there's half your trip. You know,
Yeah, but I'm
12
going
hours.
to learn to fly a plane.
You're going to learn to fly a plane? I didn't think about that. That's pretty good.
I'm going to go to the
Or
airport.
a
I'm gonna
helicopter or something.
I'm going to
You know how many times you're going to die? It
doesn't matter,
It doesn't
right?
matter. You just reset, right?
So, dude, I'm going to break
Make
into
sure
some.
you crash hard so it's fast and you're not like barely holding on for the next 12 hours. Like, oh shit, oh I'm bleeding out, but I'm not dying. There's a giant fucking helicopter blade through my chest. I can't die. It's holding the blood in.
Holy shit. That's dark.
Yeah. You gotta crash
I
hard.
didn't think about that. I'm thinking more like I'm going to break into a top secret facility and like steal a supersonic
Teleporter? That'd be
jet.
nice.
Oh, a teleporter.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'd have all the time in the world to find that.
Could I not invent a teleporter
Oh, I guess.
on an
It'd take
infinite
longer.
timeline?
Are you aging though? Or no, your age regresses too.
Right. That's a.
But how are you holding memories if your brain cells and your synapses go backwards every 24 hours?
Oh, fuck you.
I guess sprinkle a little reality on there.
Maybe every person is in their own time loop separately. So every person that you're interacting with is also in their own time loop.
Okay.
So they have memories, but not of you.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Could you imagine being in a time loop where everybody was stuck in the time loop?
I never thought about that. Yeah.
That would suck. That would suck.
Everyone knows that whatever they do.
Because I would
doesn't
lose
mean-
my shit eventually on somebody.
Yeah.
And just kill them every time I see them.
Every time you
It
see
would
them?
happen because I know they're going to be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I won't have to deal with them for the next 24 hours.
That's true.
And that's a bit disturbing when I think about it now, actually.
You might do something they don't like and they kill you every.
Right. Now
every reset.
now we're having fun.
No, it's every time you wake up, you know that.
I got to get to them before they get to me.
Yep.
Now it's spy versus spy.
Oh my God. That was a good show.
I'm going to have to search every house around me until I find the one with the sniper rifle.
Oh man. Is there a video game like that? That sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. I think there was a video game like that.
Like
I
a
can't remember
time
the
loop?
name. Yeah, time loop thing.
There are a few games with time loops, but I don't think it's quite like that.
You die and you can go through the events and then see yourself die. I think there was a game like that. You saw your previous life.
What happened?
Yeah. It probably sucked though. I don't even remember the name.
There's been a few good movies with time loops.
Oh yeah.
I thought Palm Springs on Hulu.
I don't think I saw that.
That's with Andy Samberg.
I don't think I saw that. No.
That was a really good one. It also had that Simmons guy in it. J.K. Simmons.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was a show?
It was a movie
It's a movie.
made for Hulu.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah, it was a good one. That is.
Looper was good with Bruce Willis.
Yeah, that wasn't
You didn't like it?
quite a time loop.
It was time travel.
It's time travel.
Eventually, it was a loop because he
I
went back and he
guess.
looped to the
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, that's a lifetime loop, right?
Yeah, it's one loop, just one.
That was kind of what I was talking about
I
before,
gotcha.
like wanting my life to be a loop. My whole life, I guess.
You're right. Yeah, that's just regular time travel.
There was another movie, I think, on Hulu called Game Over or something like that. It's,
Doesn't ring a bell.
yeah, the guy is like, his whole life's basically in a video game. And it's stuck in a time loop. And he's like, every day he wakes up and he's got to fight ninjas and like avoid assassins and stuff. That one was okay, I guess. But there's the classic Groundhog Day. That was the first movie I've ever seen that had that as a.
It's pretty ahead of its
premise.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did what I was talking about, right? He
Yeah.
read stuff. He got to know everybody in the town. And I mean, at the end, it was falling in love that got him out of it. I
Ah,
don't want that to be my
No.
thing to get out. I'm already in love. What do I
Yeah.
need to
That's
fall in
true.
love for? Maybe that's why I'm not in a time loop.
yeah.
Oh, I got bad news. Actually, if it wasn't for Tara, we wouldn't be doing this right now because she reminded me on the way out of the house today. She's like, you got your podcast stuff? I almost
Ah.
forgot it.
Really? You know,
Don't say really like that. Yeah, I almost forgot.
well, you know, ever since you forgot it that one time,
Yeah.
every time since I've been like, should I remind them?
Yeah, you should.
Should I remind them?
Absolutely.
I feel like you get pissed off,
I will.
so I don't.
I get pissed off that you don't. I'm not, I got memory problems now. I'm getting old.
Why do you like pulp in your orange juice?
Why?
Yeah,
What a,
I know you do.
I do.
That shit is nasty.
We're just talking about time loops.
I know, but I wanted to get this off my chest before
All
I
right.
forget.
You've been sitting on this a while, haven't
Yeah,
you?
I have actually. I've been wanting to ask you this for a while since we started the podcast.
You want to know why I like pulp in my orange juice?
Yeah.
Well, first let's clarify, okay? I don't just like pulp in my orange juice. I like a lot of pulp in my orange
That
juice.
shit is gross.
The more pulp, the better. You know what it's like? It's like when you take the glass up and there's pulp in it, and like a lot of pulp, and you start drinking it. It feels like a cum shot in your mouth.
Oh, Jesus.
What? I like the feel of the swimmers,
Oh,
which is what I describe the pulp as.
that's so gross.
No, it feels more healthy and natural. It's like
I
drinking
don't want
an
stuff
orange.
floating around in liquid that I'm drinking.
Dude, it's not just floating, it's suspended. It's like
It's
a suspension.
gross.
It's not gross. It's
gross.
natural.
It makes me feel like I drank something with a bunch of ants in it.
The pulp came from the orange.
I don't trust it. doesn't feel right.
What do you mean you don't
It feels
trust
wrong. It feels so wrong.
You know, it adds a lot of fiber.
That's
and that's
fine.
important.
That's fine. But juice should just be juice. That's why it's juice. It's just a juice.
They remove the fiber. They remove the pulp. That's unnatural.
There's fiber and all sorts of other stuff.
What do you eat with fiber?
Do they put little bits of apple in the apple juice? No, it's just apple juice.
Well, the cider
Or
they do.
The little pieces of grape in the grape. No, it's just grape juice.
Oh, Jesus.
Why do you like the pulp in the orange juice? It's so freaking gross.
It's not gross. It's
delicious.
delicious.
Our friend group is split right down the middle on this. I think we did that. We did the tally once, and it was like half the hands went up for pulp, and
the right friends put
the
their
right
hands up
friends.
for pulp. Any non-pulp drinker is not allowed in my house anymore.
It's just gross. It's always weird too. Like when I'm at your house or whatever, and I just, without even thinking about it, I fill up a thing of orange juice and I drink it. Oh, pulp! Oh God, it's so nasty. It's so much.
I drink my cum.
And it's like, and you're right. The bottle says like extra pulp on it. Like,
extra.
You sprung for the extra pulp. You're paying for pulp.
Yeah,
that's what you're doing.
It's the same price.
It's really,
yeah. And I get fiber in my diet,
so you're getting less juice and more pulp.
Desperately need pulp.
There's fiber everywhere. You don't need to drink pulp.
You don't even know where you get fiber.
I don't. I really don't.
You
I
don't.
ask Heidi all the time. I'm like, does this have fiber? What do you think this has fiber? I don't
Not
even
your
read
orange
it.
Juice.
I'm just.
If you get some pulp in there.
She was like, so you're like, I've been eating oats, instant oats, and she's like, oh, you're finally getting fiber. I'm like, this has fiber? Oh, nice. I'm killing two birds with one stone. I actually like eating this stuff. Like, it's cool now. It's even better that I know I'm getting fiber now.
Now imagine a nice tall glass of pulp-filled orange juice.
Disgusting.
It's not disgusting.
It feels wrong.
Your soggy oats is disgusting.
They're not soggy.
Oh, they're not?
They're creamy.
I don't like that discussion.
They're creamy oats.
Ugh.
Every now and then there's a little seed hard part, like a current, like when you're eating popcorn.
How much sugar do you put on it? Don't lie to me.
I do.
Lot.
I put a lot. But I've been cutting back on the sugar and adding more cranberries. The cranberries give it a nice sweet tart taste to it.
Yeah. Whole cranberries?
Yeah, they're like in a packaged. It's almost like raisins, but they're not. They're cranberries.
They're whole cranberries though.
Yeah. With
the pulp in them. You like the pulp in your cranberries.
They're slightly dry.
What do you got against oranges?
I love oranges. I'll eat oranges.
Okay, that's got pulp. That's pulp.
Right? And I'll drink orange juice.
Okay, well, you can kill two birds with one stone.
I'm not going to do that. I eat oranges. I suck the juice all out. And then maybe I'll eat the thing.
And then maybe?
If I peeled it.
And then maybe?
Or I'll just,
There's no way.
I'll
There's
peel
no
it
way
and eat
knowing you that you're taking apart an entire orange manually and then sucking the juice out and then deciding not to eat the rest of it.
No. So when I was little, I would bore a hole and just squeeze the orange.
Oh, Jesus.
And suck all the juice out like a vampire.
Commercial?
That's like I actually thought you could do that when I was little. I'm like,
oh, cool.
Could never get that straw in there. It would break all the time.
I saw the commercials. I thought we could do it, but no.
So I would bore a hole and I'd squeeze it like a vampire, just suck it out like a vampire.
Oh my God, you're going to get so messy.
Yeah, it was very messy.
What's wrong with you?
I gotta make sure my kids don't figure out how to eat oranges like that. Don't make a mess everywhere.
You got pulp with that, though. I know you did.
A little bit.
Yep.
But not like.
Maybe that's why you don't like pulp,
juice.
because of the way the delivery system.
It's not that.
No? What if I cut a hole in an orange, hollow it out, and then pour pulp-filled orange juice into the orange and give you a straw?
I feel like it won't be as pulpy still. Not like drinking a glass of that shit. Like. Your whole mouth is open. It's flowing into your mouth.
I'm going to take an orange.
Yeah.
I'm going to hollow it out.
Okay.
Like they do with a coconut.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to buy Tropicana.
Yeah. With the pulp, the extra pulp.
I'm going to pour it into the orange.
Nah.
And I'm going to put a straw in it.
Not with it. Not doing that. Not doing that.
Just give it a shot.
Not doing that. You like labeling your drinks? When you're in a group of people?
No.
We just had a little mishap here, didn't we?
No, you did.
I had a little mishap here. I did, yeah.
Imagine if this was pulp-filled orange juice. You'd be spraying it all over your computer.
Spray it all over the computer.
I put my coffee down on the desk in front of your computer.
Dan bought us coffees.
That's me.
2 identical cups from Dunkin' Donuts. Actually, I shouldn't have said Dunkin' Donuts. They're not paying us anything.
Neither is Tropicana.
So I
brought to you by Pep Boys.
Oh, God. So I, just from instinct, just because I always do this back when I used to work with a bunch of people, as soon as he gives me my coffee, I take a little Sharpie. I put my initials all over the top.
Black
Sharpie.
Yep.
And you're always like, why do you do that? And I'm like, well, make sure I'm drinking my drink. You're drinking yours.
I know why you do that. But normally there's more than just us.
Yeah, but
I saw you doing it today, and I was like,
yeah, why is he doing that?
You don't need to do that. It's just us. You'll have yours on your side. I'll have mine on my side.
Happened?
What happened?
But what happened?
What happened?
Your
You labeled
coffee.
yours, and then you drank out of mine.
Yeah, but your coffee was right in front of me on my desk, and it was just right there. So I reached for it. No initials on it.
You took a sip.
I took a sip, and I instantly knew it wasn't mine.
The second it left your lips, you went, I just drank out of your cup.
I just drank out of your coffee.
You're still holding it, looking at me like it's a sponsorship.
And what's funny is I pointed it out earlier.
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Hey,
2 seconds earlier.
I almost drank out of your coffee, and then I did.
I don't know if that was like teach me a lesson or not.
No, I didn't.
And then what did I do when I got my cup back?
You looked gross.
Yeah, I licked all the opening. I got all your slobber inside me.
Gross.
Is that grosser than pulpy orange juice?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Me licking that's grosser than pulpy orange juice?
No, I guess not from my standpoint. I guess no, because I'm not experiencing that. I'm just seeing it. But if I was drinking a glass of pulpy orange juice, that sucks for me. No.
I almost wish my coffee was pulpy orange juice at that moment, because I would love to see your reaction to that. It wouldn't have been so calm. I just drank your, you would have been spitting that shit all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess next time I will label my coffee.
Do you hear about that fake influencer?
The AI one?
No. I didn't hear about the AI one, but this guy, he made a video. He's like, oh yeah, for Christmas, I'm going to donate all these clothes. So he was at like a Walmart or so he had all these carriages filled with clothes.
Oh, jeez.
He's like, he's showing himself ringing it all, he's ringing it all up. Someone's ringing it up for him. He's paying for it. He takes all these shopping carts. He's going to be a good Christmas for people today. It's like kids' clothes.
Okay.
He had someone bring all the clothes back, get all his money back. It was just for
clout.
For clout.
What did you think was going to happen? No one was going to find out?
So someone found out. Someone found the shopping carts with some of the clothes still in them because they were in the process of returning them. And someone made the connection and they made a video. And then someone else made a video and now he's a ghost on TikTok.
Good.
Disabled comments.
Fuck him. Fuck everybody. Every influencer.
But now I don't believe anything. Like
I never believe.
I never believe anything. But now I really don't believe anything I see.
If you're going to do something nice, do something nice. Don't do it because of the clout.
Dude, those people are out there, and it's like
I've heard these stories of people going in the grocery stores or wherever and running into someone who's like, "Hey, I'm going to make your day. I'm going to buy you whatever you want today," and bringing them up to the register and just fucking leaving.
Get the hell out of here! And I believe you get your ass kicked for that.
This one woman was telling her story. She was like, this guy came up to me. He was like, we're doing a special giveaway today. I'm going to buy you anything you want. She went to like the health and beauty section, put a bunch of makeup in the cart that she wouldn't normally be able to afford herself.
Oh, man.
Went up to the register, ringing everything out. He's still doing videos. And finally it comes time to pay. He's like, oh, shit, I forgot my card in the car.
And he just leaves.
And he turns to the cameraman. He's like, do you have the card? He's like, no. And then they both ran out of the store.
Oh my God. And now that's going to catch on fire. Because now it's a thing. It's the new trend to do on TikTok is let people down. That's crazy.
And the cashier, she said the cashier was like, I'll just take everything off and have someone put it all back. This happens all the time. Yeah. I don't know how you catch them and stop them from doing it, but somebody's got to do something. Maybe Luigi.
No, he's a high profile guy. He takes care of big problems, not little problems like that. He takes care of big problems.
Dude, and then they put that shit on the internet for clout, and then they get paid from that. Like, why couldn't you take some of that money and do that?
And then get paid. Get paid for it.
Get paid.
Yeah, and hopefully make more money. But even if you break even, you just change someone's life, and it didn't cost you anything.
Right. I hear people do that with the homeless people too. Oh, man. They like go up to them and pretend to give them money and use that for clout, but don't give them money actually, or give them fake money, and they don't realize it until it's too late. Or don't get permission to film them. They give them money or whatever and then use them for clout and they don't know what's happening. That's fucked up.
It is.
That's a new level.
I thought the course bros were bad.
Yeah.
Where like every video is someone trying to, hey, I made $1 million today. I can help you do it too. Just DM me. Send me your stuff. Take my stuff. Let's make some stuff together. Let's do this.
I remember
boom. Get the fuck out of here. This is a scam.
I remember when you tried to sell courses.
Oh, yeah. My courses. Because I saw so many of those videos. I'm just going to make this a trend and just bring it up to in my friends group all the time.
Hey, Dan, you know anything about crypto?
Dan, do you want to know?
Yeah.
Do you want to know about crypto?
Yeah,
you got to buy my course.
Oh.
It's just a little bit.
How long is the course?
It's like 20 minutes. The first one's 20 minutes.
Yeah. Is that one free?
Kind of.
What do you mean kind of?
Well, you pay for the course,
Okay.
but you're going to make so much money afterwards with the things that I teach you. It's going to be more than free. You're going to make money off of giving me $20.
Oh, that sounds great. Can I have a sample?
A sample? Well, no, because
it's all gold, is it?
Yeah, it's really good.
I'm gonna pass.
You have to do the whole thing.
No, I'm gonna pass
because the little pieces by themselves aren't. You got
no, thank you.
Tell your friends about it.
No,
you know.
I got all these NFTs. I'm saying
the NFTs. That's what it was. It was NFTs. Listen, you guys. You know anything about NFTs?
I don't.
Do you wanna?
Not really.
I'm gonna tell you anyway.
Oh, good.
You're gonna make so much money.
I don't think I'm gonna.
You're gonna make so much money. You're gonna give me money. Right now.
Okay.
To learn about it.
Here's money.
Thank you.
Teach me.
I just run away.
No. Don't worry. I'll put all this knowledge back.
All this knowledge back. But yeah, that sucks, man. That's the scamming society.
It's a new low for capitalism. I hate to bring it back around there every fucking podcast.
It always leads back to that.
It's always part of it, right? And as far as scams go, I heard this new thing like the people who believe they're too smart to be scammed are the ones being scammed by the new scams.
I saw some financial consultant talking about a scam, and she says, so, I found out about this because I got scammed this way. I'm like, you're a financial consultant.
Yeah.
You're supposed to see this shit a mile away. How did you get scammed?
These scams are getting trickier.
Yeah.
And the people who think they're too smart to get scammed. And not me, because I'm too smart.
But no, it's never going to happen to me. Me and Brian got scammed. It was like a regular run-of-the-mill scam, though. It was on our way back from dropping Chris off at Georgia. We stopped at a rest stop. It was late. We were tired. I think we were hungry. We were like 20, stupid kids. We took that Nissan. The Nissan I sold you? The white SX? Nissan? I drove that thing to Georgia and back. So we're whatever. We're just hanging out. It's a nice night. We stopped at a rest stop. We're basically going to sleep in the car. That was where
together?
Yeah.
For warmth?
No, it wasn't cold.
Press your bodies together?
No, it wasn't cold.
It wasn't cold?
No. And that's where I got my fear of someone stealing my feet from.
Oh, that makes sense.
Brian was hanging his feet out the window. His bare feet, hanging his feet out the window. I'm like, Brian, someone's going to come by and snatch those feet. It's going to lop them right off and run away. You're not going to be able to chase them. Your feet are going to be gone. Yeah. I'm not chasing after them.
You're not going to know who took them.
No. But we got scammed in the parking lot. Some guy came up. We were already tired. We'd been driving.
Hey man, you want some feet?
Yeah, he started talking about, it was basically a stolen valor scam.
Okay. So
he was like, yeah, I was in the 9th Infantry Parallel and my unit, whatever, and I'm back and and this and that and I saw all my boys get killed and
oh jeez. Quite the scam going.
He just talked to us forever. So and finally, we just gave him money to go away. It's like, all right, well, we're going to be doing something good and we're going to get this guy to stop talking to us.
That's not so bad. I mean,
I think we gave him $20.
$20?
This was 20 years ago. That was a lot of money.
That was a lot of money. Yeah.
I think that's all we had. Like, yeah, I think Brian had a 10 and I had a 10 or one of us had a 20.
You ran your pockets.
Yeah. So
anytime a guy's come up to me and start talking about his unit, I don't give him 20.
I think we only
5.
Have,
that's what they're
going right for that. Maybe it was true. I don't know.
The guy comes up and he's like, "You want to see my unit?"
But this is how we knew it was a scam because it was a rest area and we were within eye shot of this other car. And eventually, we saw him go up to this other car.
Oh yeah.
But he gave him a completely different story.
Shit. He changed his clothes. He flipped the coat inside out.
No,
he saw you as marks. That's what he did.
So me and Brian look at each other. And we're like, did we just get scammed? And we're like, yeah, probably.
Did you do anything about it?
Nah. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Chase him down?
Yeah.
What if he was
That's a good point.
What if he was in Vietnam?
What if he was crazy? You just paid $20 for your lives.
Yeah, that's possible. Think about all the times that probably has happened. Like just narrowly missing death because of some weird situation.
When I worked doing ATM stuff, I kept a wallet with me.
The fake wallet?
The fake wallet.
The decoy wallet?
It had a bunch of expired credit cards.
Nice. I have a decoy wallet.
ID and everything. And just a couple of dollars in it. That way there, if somebody...
Shouldn't have said that.
If someone tried to rob me, I would throw the wallet. And hopefully they would go for it and I would be able to get away. And when they got it, they would think they had something because there's credit cards and
you have
some
a
money.
little bit of cash in there?
A little bit.
A little bit of cash.
It's like $4 or something, right?
Nice.
I still have all the cards and stuff. I don't still have the wallet, but hopefully I never need it anymore. I'm not in like as dangerous situations as I would have been in.
What if they shoot you for throwing the wallet? Oh, you motherfucker! Making me walk over here.
What the fuck?
Shouldn't have thrown that wallet, dog.
I don't know, man. If they were going to shoot me for throwing the wallet, they were going to shoot me anyway, right?
What if that was the hair? The little hair difference. Oh, I was going to shoot you, but you politely handed me your wallet.
I never thought about it. Never thought about it. Just throw it and get out. That's all.
I would hand him. I would hand him the wallet.
You would hand them?
Yeah. I'd be like, I'd put up something. Can I keep my ID? And they'd say no. I'm like, fuck. All right, here you go. Thanks. Now I got to go to the DMV.
I thought about if I was getting robbed for real.
I've been robbed for real.
Oh, I know.
I'll tell you right now. What do you want to know?
Could I control myself from being a smartass? That's what I want to know. Would I be able to control myself?
I got robbed at gunpoint. Remember that?
Uh-huh.
It went surprisingly different than when I thought it would be, like getting
very
robbed
smooth.
at gunpoint.
He's like, excuse me, sir.
Came up on me up in my own driveway. That was scary.
I still can't believe that happened. That's fucked.
I can't believe that happened. That's why I moved the hell out of that city. I'm like, lived in Springfield for 20 something years. I thought I knew how to stay out of trouble. Like, I know what streets not to go down at what time. I know where to stay out of. I know how to, my head's always on a swivel. But this guy walked up my own driveway of where I was living. The second the sun went down, this dude just materializes at the end of my driveway and walks up while I'm like working on my car or something. And
did he do the time thing?
Time?
They love that one.
No.
Excuse me, you got the time?
This guy was prepared. He had a mask on, so I couldn't identify him. And he was just like, yo, give me your wallet. And I turn around and I'm like, I actually went to get my wallet, but it wasn't there because why would I have my wallet on me in my driveway at my home? I'm like, dude, I don't have my wallet. And he's like, give me your phone. And I'm like, I don't have my phone. He's like, I saw you on your phone.
So you couldn't help being a smart ass.
Yeah. So I'm like, so I actually did that. I took my phone out and made sure it was on the lock screen before I handed it to him.
He's like,
he's pointing a gun at me, and I'm making sure it's on the lock. I didn't just hand it over. I'm like, let me lock my phone. Like, who does that? I did that.
Well, now they have a feature built in where if you press the lock button like 5 times, it'll call the police.
I didn't know that. Well, maybe that
I don't
was
know
a
if it
feature
was
back
back then. Yeah.
Even then, it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
So I gave him the phone, my iPhone, whatever it was. It's worthless now, but it was worth something back then.
It sure was. Yeah. I remember that because we ended up pooling our money to get you a new one.
So it was kind of funny because...
Right? That's what we did.
Did you guys give me a new iPhone? Oh, yeah, I think you did.
I think we did.
So what's funny is, and this was a scary situation, but there was a little bit of a funny moment. This guy, I actually made this guy laugh. I'm scared, right? I'm not acting scared. I'm scared. Oh my God. I handed him my phone because he saw me on my phone checking something, the light from my phone, something before he reached me at the end of the driveway. I realized that the whole time he was pointing the gun at me, I didn't have my hands up. So like towards the end, I put my hands up. Because that's what you do in the movies, right?
Yeah.
So he laughed. This freaking big guy in a mask. It's dark. This guy's wearing like a monster mask with a gun pointed at me. Could have been a fake gun. I don't know. It could have been a BB gun. I don't know. I wasn't like staring at it.
So you handed him your phone. You're like, oh shit, sorry, my hands.
Yeah, it looked real to me. It looked like a real gun. Maybe it wasn't loaded. I don't know. So he like kind of laughs a little bit, and he walks backwards, still pointing the gun at me. And the second he turns around, I bolt it into like the backyard and get back inside the house.
You still have no idea who it was?
I have an idea. I have an idea, but I can't prove it.
Could you say it here on the podcast?
It's a long story.
Oh, so it was like a targeted thing?
I think so. If I'm right. I might not be right. It might have just been a coincidence.
Let's go talk to him.
Another coincidence.
Let's go talk to him.
No, I will never find him.
What do you mean we'll never find him? He's dead?
No, it's just, I hope so.
Oh.
Hope that motherfucker got what's coming to him for laughing at me for putting my hands up.
Not for the robbery or the many robberies or assaults he was taking part in.
Yeah,
that motherfucker laughed at you. He embarrassed you during a robbery.
I embarrassed myself. Who the fuck puts their hand?
I mean, that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Would you do that?
I don't know. I don't know how I would react. I think so. I would put my hands up. Yeah. He's like, get your wallet. I'm like, don't shoot me. I don't want you to be nervous.
He didn't tell me to put my hands up. Something I did towards the end.
The guy would be like, give me your wallet. I'm like, it's in my pocket right here next to my gun. Don't get nervous.
Next to my gun. Next to my BB gun. I swear it's fake.
It's fake, man. So you couldn't help yourself. You were a smart ass. I don't have my phone.
I thought I could get away with it.
Like he wasn't
going to believes me about my wallet. I had to reiterate a couple of times. Dude, I don't have any money on me. I don't have my wallet on me. I'm at home. Why would I have my wallet on me? Yeah. And I didn't. My wallet wasn't in my pocket.
I'm surprised he wasn't like, all right, go get it. Let's go. Let's go get it together.
Oh man, can you imagine? That would have gotten ugly. Because my wife now, but Heidi, my then girlfriend, was at home in our apartment. That could have gone sideways real fast. Like, I get scary.
And since that day, you don't work outside anymore.
Yeah, I never worked on another car outside in the dark in a driveway ever.
I've only ever seen random people with guns in Springfield. Mm-hmm. Ever since I left Springfield, I never see that shit.
Well, it's because they're hiding them.
Yeah, that's fine. Hide them for my safety, for my feeling of safety, please. People, Springfield's terrible. Don't go there.
It is.
I'm glad you survived that. I hope one day if I'm ever robbed, I'm able to make
remember
them
to put your hands up. At least in the beginning, so you don't make the guy laugh at you.
I hope I can make him laugh. That would be great.
Yeah.
Oh, tough crowd. I throw my wallet. He's like, "Go fucking get that.
Go get it." Oh, damn.
Oh man, I am never telling
I'm
Noel
not
this
walking
story.
over there. I'm not. There's bushes. There might be prickers in there. I'm not getting pricked. You go in there, get pricked. Get that wallet out.
Go get that wallet right now.
You hand it to me like a gentleman.
I didn't think it was going to go down this way.
This is how I played it out in my head over and over again.
It's very embarrassing.
What if you throw your real wallet? Can you imagine that?
Oh man,
because you're away. What if your instinct is to reach, because you reach for it all the time. So if it's in your right back pocket, but you never go for your decoy wallet with your left hand.
Well, when I was working, I would keep my wallet in the car. And I would keep the decoy.
So there's no
pocket.
choice but to get the decoy wallet.
And if they search me for something, I wouldn't find anything.
Gotcha.
But my work phone and my decoy wallet, my real phone and my real wallet was in the car.
Nice.
Unless they stole the car.
Oh yeah, then you're fine.
Yeah. So I always tried to keep
then
one phone.
This motherfucker.
I tried to keep one phone on me, one phone in the car. That way if they just stole the vehicle, I still had a phone. Mm-hmm. Or if they robbed me, I still had a phone. But if they robbed me and stole the vehicle, I don't know what I'd do, man.
Yeah.
I guess I'd just cry.
He's just greedy at that point.
Man, that must have been terrifying. I'm sorry you went through that.
It was very scary, but it's the kick in the ass that I needed to finally get the hell out of that city, because it just, when it gets that bad...
You were also robbed there too, weren't you? Like, not you, but
my apartment was robbed. Yeah, I wasn't there at the time, but yeah, I got home and dude, when my apartment got robbed, I was like 17, I think. I was still living with my grandma. I was sharing an apartment. She was actually home sleeping.
That was the first time you got robbed, right? Didn't somebody break in while you and Heidi were living in that apartment and stomp your wedding cake?
Oh, that was after I got mugged.
That was the same day?
I think it was the same guy. That's why I think I know who it was.
Okay. He came back?
So we had moved out in, I think, a week.
Oh, that's
so
right.
After I got mugged,
still there.
Our frozen, you keep a slice of the wedding cake and you eat it at your anniversary or something. We left that in the freezer. We were going to come back for it, but we moved everything out. Everything was out. We moved out. So actually, that was one of the times Brian saved my life, I count it one of those times, because he lent me some money to pay for a deposit on this apartment across the river.
One day we should do a tally. We should do a whole podcast.
How many times Brian saved our lives?
How many times Brian has saved us?
We should. That's a good one.
Oh, that's too much. I don't want to go down there.
No,
it's
that'd
so
be a
many.
good one. That'd be a good one.
I mean, it would have to be a two-parter. Your part, my part.
Yep. But yeah, the guy, I think it was him. I think it was the same guy. Broke through one of the basement windows and he was so pissed that we weren't there to rob again.
He just stomped your cake.
The dude actually checked the freezer and found the wedding cake slice and then stomped on it on the ground and left.
He stomped your cake and stole the little bit of ketchup that was left.
And when we came back, we just found the slice of cake stomped on the ground in a broken basement window. It's like, wow.
Desperate.
We could have been here for that.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad you weren't.
He came back for my wallet, I guess. or the password for my phone, because I locked it before I gave it to him.
He came back. He was like, wait, this motherfucker didn't even put his hands up. He wasn't scared enough.
He wasn't scared enough.
I bet he had his wallet on him. Fucking liar.
Fucking asshole. But this other time at this other apartment when I was living with my grandma, we got robbed. They took the eggs from the fridge, dude. Why would you take the eggs from the fridge?
Desperate times.
Dude, the eggs from the fridge?
The real question
is... They probably broke on the way home. They took the pillowcases off of the pillows and they filled the pillowcases with stuff. They even took, cans of beefaroni and stuff. Where did you put the eggs where they didn't break on your way out of there? Or on your way into the car?
Dude, they stole food.
Yeah.
That's what they stole.
They stole a lot. But they did take the food too. But the eggs?
Well, yeah. Eggs are expensive.
But dude, they probably broke.
It could have.
Most of them probably broke.
Were they not in an egg cart? Because that thing's designed to withstand breaking.
I guess. But I think the fridge that we had the individual egg holder.
You guys actually use those?
I think so.
I don't remember they correctly. Even make fridges like that.
Because I did make a big deal out of the fact that the eggs were out of the egg holders.
Oh, yeah?
In the fridge, the built-in egg holders. So they weren't even in a little box.
Oh, jeez.
They're just loose, hanging out with the beefaroni cans in the pillowcase. Come on, dude. They're going to get broken on your way down the stairs.
They get down the street. They try to look in their sacks like it's Halloween to see what they got. It's all covered in eggs.
I know I should have stolen the fucking eggs. What was I thinking? Yeah, wash these cans when I get home.
They're not bringing them home. They're just throwing the whole thing on and say, ruined. This whole sack is ruined. It's covered in eggs.
They got a laptop off me that time.
They're robbing their own neighborhood. I don't get these people.
When you get to that point, you don't think of it as your neighborhood. It's just more stuff to plunder.
Well, it's like easy targets, right? They know you don't have the money or the means to go after them.
They don't care even if you did.
I wish that was true and they went after people that did have the means to go after them.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing.
They don't have like a moral compass.
Well, no, they can't get to those people. They don't know where they live.
Right.
They do get lucky sometimes. They'll travel into like a nice neighborhood if they can steal one of their friends' cars, if they're dumb enough to lend them their car.
I was about to say, the buses don't go through those neighborhoods?
No, they don't. They can take the bus to one of those neighborhoods and walk down some roads, I guess.
Those dead-end streets in Springfield that have really nice houses on them.
Why do that when you can just go a couple of floors up because you know they're at work?
That's true.
A couple of floors down because the window is close to the ground.
That's true.
That's how they got into my place. Second story window. The dude was hanging off the balcony in order to get in there. It was the only window that was unlocked. And I know he came into the window because there were footprints on the futon. So you got in through the window by jimmying it open from the outside while halfway hanging off of the porch.
I always fear that, dude. I always fear somebody breaking into my house.
And that's why I'm so...
It's the only reason why I like having a dog right now. Just because he barks at everything. And everyone's afraid of his bark. He's got a big masculine bark.
It's a major deterrent for sure.
But he's such a little dog. Like a tiny little dog.
No, he's a decent size.
Would you say he's a big dog?
No, he's not a big dog.
He's a big dog.
He's not a big dog.
He's a big dog.
He's a medium dog. I still wouldn't fuck with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a bite mark to prove it. If he wanted to snap, he could snap pretty hard. He comes over and he puts his head on me all cute and stuff.
Feel the weight?
Like, I know what you're capable of.
Those canine teeth.
Every chance I get, though, I make him know that I'm in charge.
You show him you're the alpha.
Sometimes if I feed him, I'll put the food down and he'll start coming over and I'll just look at him and I'll sit down away from his food.
Does he stop?
He stops. Yeah, he sits down and just looks at me and I look down at his food and then I push it towards him a little bit and I walk away.
You think he's like, what the fuck was that?
I hope he's like, oh, Alpha's eating first.
Why didn't he eat? Was he just fucking with me? You should fuck with him. You should eat some of his food next time.
I'm not doing that. You're not tricking me.
Eat some of his food.
No.
What? Make him look stupid. Come on.
Oh, that'll make him look stupid? He's the dumb one?
He's the dumb.
Oh, look at that human eating my food. I'm so dumb.
Oh, man. I guess he is the alpha. He's eating my food. Fuck.
Sometimes I'll go into the kitchen. I'm like, what did I come in here for? And then he'll walk in because he knows that I came for water. And he'll remind me that I'm getting water because if I get water, he gets an ice cube.
It's that symbiotic relationship.
So he walks in and I look down and I'm like, oh yeah, water. Thank you. He's good though. He'll sit down. I'll hold the ice cube with my fingers above the ice cube like I'm pinching it. I bring it down towards his face. And
he barely bites it out.
He doesn't like go for it because that's not me giving it to him. That's just me holding it.
Maybe he's afraid he's going to bite your fingers.
Well, no, because I wanted to train him in such a way that when Brielle was holding food,
he wouldn't just snatch it out.
He wouldn't just snatch it. So if he tries to get it from there, I say no, and I take it away. And now he'll just like slowly open his mouth and curl his lip a little bit. And I'm like, no. But if I hold it palm side up and I hold it down towards his face, he'll snatch it and run off.
He's like, I know this is for me.
Exactly. Like
I get the green light.
Giving it to him. Yeah. Or I'll make him sit and I'll toss it up in the air and he'll just fucking snatch it, dude. He's so
then
quick.
he knows.
It's for him.
That reminds me of Wilbur's dog, that freaking wolf, Jasper.
Yeah, the wolf.
That thing's a giant freaking wolf, man.
That thing's a loaf of bread.
It's part husky. He's huge. Back when he was a little bit older than the puppy, I remember there was a bunch of people in our house when I was roommates with him. I saw from across the room, someone's kid was eating pizza and she was eating a slice of pizza. And Jasper was sitting down. Even when he was sitting down, his head comes up to like your stomach. Like
he's just eyeballing it.
And she was sitting on a chair and she took the first bite. And this dog, dude, I don't know. He just knew. He let out this one really big bark.
Yeah.
To scare her enough where the pizza flew out of her hand and he jumped up and grabbed. He knew what he was doing.
Oh.
I knew it. I saw it. I saw the whole thing. And I'm
What
like,
if he was in a time loop?
Smart motherfucker. Oh, he knew.
He was in a time loop.
He knew a loud noise would make her
He
drop
knew
her
right
pizza.
where to sit. He knew where to bark. How many times did you practice this, right?
Yeah, maybe. Then he found true love and got out of it.
He fell in love with that pizza.
Dude, it was crazy. He inhaled that slice of pizza in one bite. It was just like he didn't go woof, 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 and like then eat it off the ground. No, he went bark. Pizza flies right into his mouth. Like he calculated, like he was playing pool with the pizza. Like he knew exactly where to hit the ball.
Do you imagine if he wasn't ready for it? He just started
Hits
choking
his
on
face.
it. No, in his mouth. You got like the dog Heimlich.
Yeah. Oh, there's one more thing I want to talk about. You think multi-generational living, going back to the tribe, you think it's going to be a big thing coming up?
I mean, it's two generations in my house.
No, not your kids. Like,
Why not?
That doesn't count.
How does that not count? I paid for them.
I'm talking like grandparents and your kids.
Hell no, they're not coming. No.
Hell no. That seems to be the way, dude. The rent. We've talked about this on past podcasts. The rent is getting insane, dude. $3,000 for a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment.
You want to talk about rent? Let's talk about rent.
Well, what's going on?
So Theo's away at college.
Yeah.
Right? Not right now. He's home, but he's going back. And he just got an email from the college that said something like, next semester, if you don't have required housing, there's not enough room for you to have housing, meaning the dorms. The requirement at that school, and I guess a lot of other schools now, is the first 2 years. The first 2 years, you're required to be in the dorms. After that, you're not. However, when we went to the school for a tour and an introduction to the school, they made it sound like the people who live off campus were doing that by choice.
Like you had the choice to live in the dorm or off campus.
Or off campus,
Okay.
because they said, oh, most juniors and seniors choose to live in the apartment complexes that are nearby.
Well, is Theo going there for 2 years or 4 years?
4 years.
Oh.
So now
they're saying, hey, at the end of these 2 years, you have to rent.
Essentially, I told him, you need to get this figured out because I can't afford to pay rent for you. And I don't know if like the student loans or financial aid is going to cover off-campus living.
That's going to be a whole nother loan just
what
for
is
living.
this shit? Then to come to find out that the apartments that these students are renting are owned by the college. Why
Oh my
couldn't they
God.
just turn those into dorms? Why do they have to make them apartments? What the fuck is going on?
It's probably some
a big scam.
Some weird, yeah.
It's a scam.
It's definitely a scam. But if you ask them, they'll say, well, the town makes us do it this way.
Oh, sure.
Because the part of the deal with the bribe was, it's just the way the town makes us do it, man.
Yeah. Not only that, now they need their own travel accommodations and you have to pay monthly to park at the school. So they're double dipping on the monthly fees. I don't see why if you're renting an apartment that they own, they couldn't just give you a parking spot. No.
Yeah.
No, because they're renting out a 3-bedroom apartment to 3 different students and they're going to get 3 different parking spots paid for. I'm like, this is
unless we're all on the
a
same
fucking
schedule
scam.
and carpool,
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
share one car.
So he applied for RA position. If he gets the RA position, then he'll have a single unit dorm in the dorm.
For the 4 years.
Well, as long as he's an RA.
Gotcha.
And they may not give him an RA for the 3rd or 4th year or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I also and the rent is $1,500 $1,500 for a studio. A studio. That's more than my mortgage.
$1,500 a month for like a 1 room where the toilet's your sink and
A prison cell.
Yeah, a prison cell.
So, but he was saying that he knows somebody up there who is currently renting one with a couple of other people, and it's like $400 and something a month. I said, well, you can do that if when you come back, you get a job,
Save up.
save everything you make,
Like a summer job.
right? If you get like 15,
Making up
bucks
for
an
the
hour or
semester.
something.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Exactly. Even then, it's going to be super tight.
Yeah.
Because you're going to need
Count
travel
every penny.
accommodations. You're going to need to, you may be able to get a meal plan, but even they say that they're fully furnished apartments and there's laundry on the 2nd floor of the apartments. That's coin operated.
Coin operated. Of course it is.
Coin operated.
Yeah. Yep.
Everything's
Hey,
a fucking
you know what you
scam.
do? Get the keys for the machines.
Yeah.
Get the keys for the machines, take
Yep.
the quarters out, and then just put the quarters back in.
Yeah, they'll never know, right?
They'll never know. Just gotta be the only one. No one can catch you. Hey man, they want to run their scams. You gotta run your own
You gotta run
scams
your
against them.
scams,
You
yeah.
gotta counter scam the scammers.
That's it.
That sucks, man. Yeah, the rent's too damn high.
I did tell him he can live with us as long as he needs to, so he doesn't have to go out and pay rent
That's
like
good.
that right away. I don't think, My mother's never come to live with us, that's for sure.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I don't think Tara's parents want to come live with us, so.
My parents aren't in my life, and Heidi's parents are sort of not in her life, I don't think.
So maybe we'll be the grandparents?
Maybe we'll be the grandparents.
Where we got houses.
I don't see our kids being able to afford life. We can barely afford life. They sure as hell aren't going to be able to afford life. So yeah.
What if there's a revolution? What if they take care of things?
Maybe.
They could.
Gen
Your
Z?
son could. He's going to take care of everything.
He's gonna burn our own house down first.
All you got to do is tell him, hey, look over there. There's a bunch of TVs. He's going to go over there and accidentally break them all. And that's the bourgeoisie.
Oh, man. Yeah. It's
Speaking of your son, the tooth thing. Did Heidi tell you about that?
Tooth thing?
Yeah, he lost a tooth recently.
Yeah.
And he was trying to FaceTime you to tell you?
Yeah, I was here at work and my phone was in my office and
yeah.
office.
Did she tell you the next part? She texted me and Tara about
she was trying to FaceTime me a couple of times and no, what's the next part?
And then you didn't pick up, it didn't go through. And then he saw my name on there. And he goes, can we FaceTime Uncle Dan and tell him?
No, she didn't say that. She didn't tell me any of that.
That she said.
So he FaceTimed you and told you that he lost his tooth?
Yeah, he was so excited. I was like, oh, that's so great. Did you tell your dad? And he's like, my dad didn't pick up. I was like, that's okay, son. I love you.
The one time I don't have my phone on me is a core memory? Come on.
No, she said, no, she told him, no, you can't tell your uncle before you tell your dad.
Oh, wait, so he didn't
No.
He didn't.
I was just fucking with you.
Oh, sounds so believable.
I know.
It's definitely something you do. And
no, I wanted to get you enraged a little bit there.
All right, so I did miss a core memory, but at least you didn't snake it out from under me.
There'll be more for me to take.
There'll be more core memories for me to miss out on.
You can always make them. You can always make them. You know, there's always the opportunity to make a single core memory. It's always in your back pocket. You just go home and punch him in the face for no reason.
It could be good or bad. Could go either way. 50-50.
He's going to be in therapy in 30 years. Yeah, my dad just walked in, put his stuff on the ground, just punched me in the face.
He's going to follow my footsteps. I was in therapy at his age by now. I got to get him into...
You had therapy?
Yeah, remember? You remember when I've told you about it?
Was it the church therapy?
No, not church therapy. I went to the...
Oh, the conversion camp.
Conversion camp.
Now you don't crave...
No. They prayed to get away.
It's not a craving anymore. I got it under control. I can have a little dick.
I have these patches. Dick patches. Coincidentally, I put them on my dick.
Oh my God.
They cut the craving.
That's why you don't like pulpy orange juice. They beat it out of you.
beat the pulp out of you. No, I've told you before I went to therapy when I was little.
I'm sure.
It's because I had a series of bad decisions.
The bedwetting.
It happened really fast. No, I was a pyromaniac.
Oh, that's right.
I lit fires at school. I lit fires at home. My grandma beat the crap out of me. And you do enough of that, yeah, they send you to therapy.
For free?
I think so. And they gave me these little pink pills. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. That's right. That's when I showed up.
No, this was way before 6th grade. This was like...
I think whatever the pills did to you, like internally, that created me.
Oh.
I'm not real.
You split... That's about... Oh, man, this whole time.
You should burn things, though.
I should burn. Get back to burning.
Do you remember when you used to burn things?
Remember?
Oh, that was my
happy
favorite
you were?
part.
Those are the good days. And it's funny because I was using the campfire thing in the backyard and I had the fire going pretty good. And my son, he was like 5 and he's like, Dad, can I throw some sticks in there? I'm like, yeah, you can throw a couple in there though. So he put some sticks in there, and then he came back with some bigger sticks, and I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna get into fires.
You see the pyro in him?
I can see the spark in his eye of the fire like reflecting off of his eyeballs, you know? And I'm like,
I remember how much fun fire was to play with.
It was so much fun.
You know what though? That shows you that there were people in your life that cared.
Yeah, my grandma didn't want the house to burn down.
Right.
Especially because I
played with fire so fucking much, dude. So much I played with fire.
Alcohol, dude. The rubbing alcohol would vanish because I'd be burning it in the bathroom. On the sink, writing my name out with alcohol and watching it light on fire.
You ever put it on your hands?
Stealing my grandma's lighter.
You put it on your hands and then...
I didn't do that with alcohol, but I would do that with the lighter.
Oh, yeah, you fill it with gas?
Fill your palm up with gas and...
Yeah, I remember that.
Man.
I would take lighters and I would throw them against the ground at the playground. And if they popped just the right way, they would fly up into the sky. And then
only do it once, though.
Yeah, I would have a pocket full of lighters, man.
You steal your mom's lighters?
No, the corner store would sell them to me. 25
money to buy lighters?
Dude. I never told you about my lighter ring.
Lighter ring?
Yeah.
What?
Not a ring, but like a criminal activity.
What? How?
I never told you about this?
No.
So it was elementary school. When I went to White Street School, 4th grade. This got me in trouble. I would go to the corner store and they would sell me lighters for $1.
Okay.
That's fucking cheap for a lighter. You think about that now, $4 for $1.
A quarter a lighter. Okay.
A quarter a lighter, right? I would buy 4 lighters. I would take them to school and I showed all the kids how to pop them.
Okay.
Then I sold them to the kids for 50 cents a lighter.
You doubled your profits.
I doubled my profits.
100% markup.
And so I would go back and I would buy double the number of lighters. And I kept doing this. And I would just, and this guy, he just kept stocking the lighters.
You did
more and
not
more.
tell me about this. No.
And I would just buy more lighters, sell more lighters, buy more lighters. Sell more.
See, if you had been born into a wealthy family, you would be a king of industry right now. But even being born poor, you still had that gift to double your money. You should have just nurtured that a little better.
No, instead it was beating out of me.
It was beating out of you. We don't have money for therapy.
No.
You're just going to get fists.
That's it.
Backhands.
Just about to get an ass whooping.
I did not know about that. Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
My mom had to go into the store and tell the guy to stop selling me lighters.
Stop selling my kid lighters. What the fuck?
You know why I got in trouble? Not because they were popping them, because they were doing that. Nobody figured out how they were getting lighters. Nobody really cared because they were just breaking them. But I taught them how to pop the shielding off and make that flame go super high.
Oh, I remember that. You taught me how to do that. I remember that.
I taught them how to make like a 4-inch flame out of that fucking thing, and that was the line. That was when they were like, "Oh, okay, this is trouble." People started burning shit, and they figured out how to use a lighter.
They found the lighter kingpin. Dan's the kingpin, the lighter.
Those kids ratted so quick.
Of course they did. Of course. You didn't think that was going to last forever, did you? Think we were going to ride that lighter wave into prosperity?
You know what the worst part was? You said I had a gift, but it was not a gift. You know why? I didn't know how to take my cut. I never took a cut. I reinvested the whole thing.
You just kept it going, more and more lighters?
So I started with 4 lighters, then it was 8, 16, 32. I always had a pocket full of lighters.
Pocket full of lighters.
Imagine going to school. Ching, ching, ching. It's just all lighters, dude.
That is crazy.
Imagine if one burst in my pocket. That would have been terrible. But yeah, that was my lighter thing for a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
It lasted, I don't know, 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks.
I did that in high school with Hot Pockets. I was the Hot Pocket king. And I went to trade school. Our shop had like a fridge we could put food in. So I started the same thing you did. I started with 1 Hot Pocket because I was poor. I couldn't afford the lunches. All the kids would always be buying the good lunch, and I hated being in the lunchroom was like a fucking zoo. Like it was just bad. I hated being there. I don't know if I had anxiety or whatever, but so I'm like, oh, screw that. I don't want to fight for the free lunch in line because you have to like get to the lunchrooms. If you get there too late, the whole freaking high school's eating at that time. You gotta wait in line. By the time you get your lunch and you find a place to sit, and it's always overcrowded. It's like being in a freaking prison. So my grandmother would buy these really cheap Hot Pockets. So I started getting in the habit of like, you know what? I'm just gonna take one of these Hot Pockets and put it in my lunch bag. No cooler, no nothing. It's just the Hot Pocket. And
it'll be a warm pocket by lunch.
Yeah, it'll be a defrosted pocket by lunchtime. When I was in shop class, we had, I don't know where the hell I warmed them. Yeah, we must have had a microwave. We definitely had a fridge. No, I wasn't allowed to put it in the fridge. Anyway, I would take it out of my backpack, put it in the microwave. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did have microwaves. We had popcorn sometimes. And I would eat it. And one day, like my friend was like, oh man, I wish I had a Hot Pocket, right? And I'm like, wait a second. They come in 2 to a box. So I took 2 the next day and I sold it to them for $1.
There you go.
So then the 2 of us are eating Hot Pockets. And then another classmate in shop class was like, where'd you get those Hot Pockets from?
That's how it starts.
And I'm like, hey, I brought it. So he would like, hey, can you get me up? So I started filling up my lunch bag with like 4 or 5 Hot Pockets. And I would sell them. And I'd be like, oh man, yeah, I'm getting $1 for each Hot Pocket. I started getting like $5-7 a day.
Were you buying the Hot Pockets?
No, my grandma was buying the Hot Pockets with the food stamps.
You got 100% profit. But what was the ratio? What was she buying them for? It wasn't $2 a box, right? Probably like $5 a box.
I don't know what they cost back then. I don't know.
She's like, why do you need 10 boxes?
So check this out. So my shop teacher, I talked about him. He was like a father figure to me. But he was a hard ass, and he had a little store in the shop.
Oh,
that he had his own fridge.
Into his business.
He had a fridge. And he had like cookies and Slim Jims and stuff. And I never had money to buy that stuff. But then he saw that like I was selling these Hot Pockets in shop class around lunchtime instead of going to the lunchroom and stuff. Suddenly,
there were Hot Pockets.
There were Hot Pockets in his little store. And I confronted him about it. I'm like, hey man,
you're
selling Hot Pockets. He's like, listen, mine are refrigerated.
It's just business, man.
He's like, I keep mine in the freezer. All right. You selling your Hot Pockets, you're going to get someone sick. Okay. And I'm like, you stole my idea. And he's like, that wasn't going to last forever. He's like, you're going to keep bringing Hot Pockets every day? Come on. And I'm like, man, that's messed up.
Just like a father.
He's like, you want to buy a Hot Pocket or not?
That's how we sell them the store. You want that warm shit or you want this freezer one?
Yeah, it's like, but he had a point.
Yeah, he did have a point. Yeah, you were going to get someone real sick.
Yeah, these Hot Pockets are just defrosting in my lunch bag. Someone's going to get sick. Someone probably was already sick. I don't know. Like,
that's pretty funny, though.
But it was funny. Suddenly there were Hot Pockets right next to the ice cream in the freezer. He was like...
It's funny how quickly we both got corrupted by business.
Yeah.
Just like...
But at least, no one bought you out.
No.
Actually, he didn't even buy me. I was just like, yeah, I'm going to start selling Hot Pockets now.
He moved in on your
funny, he never told me I had to stop selling Hot Pockets. It's just he just cornered the market with the frozen Hot Pockets.
He knew you couldn't withstand. You should have stabbed him.
Looking back on it, it was hilarious.
That's how people get stabbed, though. You can't just move on people's turf.
Take my Hot Pocket turf.
He's like, listen, you're going to be out of here in a couple of years. I'm going to be here a long time.
I'm going to be here a long time. So
what you got? Pepperoni? I got pepperoni. I got ham.
That's
I got
right,
cheese.
too. He did. He had a couple of different flavors.
And come early enough. I got scrambled eggs.
His Hot Pockets were bigger. Oh. He's like, listen, I don't sell Hot
Brand
Pockets.
Name?
He even said this, too. He's like, I don't sell Hot Pockets. I sell hot meals.
Oh, my God.
I was laughing. I had a good sense of humor back then. It was actually...
He was selling brand name Hot Pockets?
Yeah, he was. It was very funny. Like, I was actually laughing by the end of that conversation, but...
That's a good time.
It was funny. He was, old school, hard-ass shop teacher. It was just funny. He let us get away with a lot of stuff. Like, I would skip class. I would walk to gym. Remember the Jim Dandies on Boston Road? I never had money to buy anything, but I would walk with my friend there.
You didn't have that Hot Pocket money? That sweet Hot Pocket
It wasn't
money?
enough for, like, a fried chicken meal,
Oh, yeah.
The Jim Dandies?
That's right. For some reason, I was thinking of the donut shop. What was that one called?
I think it was always Dunkin' Donuts on Boston Road.
Oh, on Boston Road. No, I was thinking right by the school.
There's a donut. Oh, there was right at the corner.
I forgot what it was called.
Donut Dip?
Donut Dip.
Was it Donut Dip?
Sounds right, but also wrong. We'll have to figure that one out sometime. It was right next to the payphone.
Oh, payphones. Remember that?
All right.
Remember payphones? That's crazy.
They made a whole movie about it.
They did?
Yeah. With what's his name?
Keanu Reeves?
No.
The Matrix?
No. He was stuck in the payphone and there was a terrorist and he was on the phone and there was a gun in the top part. It was an okay movie.
It was okay?
Yeah. The movie came out during a time when all the payphones were going away. So they actually had to build a payphone in that spot to film the movie.
That's hilarious.
But we should cut it here. We're running a bit long.
All right.
It was a good one though. I enjoyed that. You like that one?
I had a lot of laughs.
It was a good one. Let's do this again next week.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I just got a text message. Someone dropped a car off while we were in my office.
Oh, no. Speaking of that, every time we do this, every time we come in, get set up, and then you go and you shut the lights and lock the door and then come back here and close the door. It feels like Fight Club. I fucking love that. I love that little feeling.
You know what it is? The industrial door closing. That's what it is. The sound of that giant metal door.
It's that scene where he's going through the bar when they're going downstairs to the Fight Club after they already established it. And the guy that runs the bar turns on the lights and like, all right, everyone's got to go. Get out of here. While they're walking through the bar, they go down to the basement. That's what it feels like to me.
Nice.
Love that. I love that feeling.
Nice.
All right, but we should wrap this up.
Yeah. Good times.
Is there anywhere people can see more of you?
More of me? Like an OnlyFans?
I guess, if that's what you got.
Things are rough. I even floated the idea to my wife. I'm like, hey, we can make videos. Maybe people would watch them. We can make some side money.
What'd she say?
She's like, no.
All right, well, let me know. Let me know, because I know the guy that's running it, and I could probably get a discount.
Oh, yeah? You know the guy's running it?
You're the guy running it. I'm not editing it. I can't.
You can't.
I'm busy.
No, I'd be 100% real. No edits.
Oh, God. That'd be so boring.
No.
No, you got to edit
It's a niche.
You got to set up like 5 cameras from different angles.
It's a lot of freaking cameras.
Right. But the point of that is so that when you edit it, you can extend the time out much further. It looks like something different's taking place, but it's the same thing from a different angle.
Oh, I never even thought about that. Yeah. That's a good idea. It's a good trick.
You get it from the side, like the doggy style from the side, and then you get the camera from the underside so you can see the balls slapping against it.
Jesus.
And then you finish with the pulpy orange juice.
The pulpy orange juice, of course. Why didn't I see that coming?
You got to finish with the pulpy orange juice. And you say, my, what a lovely breakfast. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
All right.
Love you, dog.
Yeah.
No, don't say yeah. Say I love you too.
Yeah.
People need to know.
Good night.
No, I wanted to end it the way everyone else ends their podcast. Is there anywhere people can see more of you? You got Facebook, you got OnlyFans, you got an X, a Twitter, Blue Sky.
No, I don't even know what that is.
At some point, we're probably going to have a Patreon. So if people want to sign up for our Patreon,
There's that one video we made on TikTok with the mechanic shop.
We don't need, actually, they don't need to see more of
that
us.
episode.
They can catch us on our other podcast. What's it called?
I don't know.
What's it called?
What podcast?
I don't know. I'm making it up on the spot, man. I'm trying to give these people something.
Not last podcast?
Podcast.
That'll be a thing someday.
We didn't end with a video game this time.
We talked a little bit about a video game thing.
We talked a little bit.
The Looper video game thing.
Yeah. All right, man. I love you.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night.
And we love you all too.
Yeah,
Be nice.
Sure.
Be good to each other.